What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Next Gen Career Mode. This is episode number 78, and we start today's episode off with a game against Borussia Mönchengladbach here at the Olympiastadion in the Bundesliga. And of course, you know, we're starting off the season today, the officially starting off the season. We've had pre-season, now we're getting into the Bundesliga, and of course, we are for the first time in the series defending the league title. So we'd obviously want to get off to a really good start and make an impression on the other teams in the league. But you know, it's pretty goddamn awesome, isn't it, to know that just 3 seasons in we've already won the Bundesliga, we've won the German Cup twice, and we've also reached the Champions League final. So hopefully this year we could record a magical treble. But regardless of what happens, I definitely want to make sure we do retain the Bundesliga title, and we do open our title defence with a game against Borussia Mönchengladbach, as I said. And the first chance of the game would fall in the 19th minute here. We just pass the ball around, spreading it around a little bit, and as Schmelzer gets on the ball, he beats Zimmerman with a couple of step overs, goes down left hand side, crosses the ball in, and Lasogga wins the header, puts it past our former goalkeeper Thomas Kraft, and makes it 1-0. So perfect start to us here. Just 20 minutes in, we're already 1-0 up, and in the 42nd minute we had a free kick. Ter Stegen takes it short, gives it to Schmelzer. Schmelzer finds Royce and William Carvalho play a quick 1-2, and it is Royce, goes down left hand side, fake shots around Zimmerman. He's got the pace, he keeps on going, he keeps on going, he shoots, good save by Kraft, but William Carvalho follows up with the header, puts it into the open goal, and makes it 2-0. So 2 goals up just before half time, and on the stroke of half time we had a corner. Royce crosses the ball in, and Jonathan Tah, getting a rare start, scores as well. So 3 goals to 0 in the first half. What a fantastic display. Really was awesome. All 3 goals coming from headers, but really was an awesome start in this game, playing so well. And in the second half I took my foot off the gas a little bit, to be honest. Didn't want to burn out any of the players, but in the 62nd minute De Jong would find his man and Raphael would score. So 3-1. Borussia Mönchengladbach did get themselves a goal back in this game, possibly a route back into the game as well. No, it turned out to be a consolation goal and nothing other than that, as you'd probably expect, really. And it was a really weird game. You know, there were only really 4 clear-cut chances. You saw them all because they all resulted in goals. The rest of the game was sort of spent in the middle of the park, just trying to break down each other's defences, but not really being able to do so. But still, 4 goals. We got 3 of them. Borussia Mönchengladbach got 1, and we did indeed win the opening game of the Bundesliga season, which is great. Serge Gnabry comes to us afterwards and says he wants a bigger role at the club, and also Liverpool aren't going to match the counter offer we asked for Ter Stegen. That's totally fine with me. And we also decided to request some funds from the board. I asked for £3 million, and you'll see they actually gave us 1.231999 million, and that's okay. I mean, I prefer a bit more than that, to be honest, because I'm still in the hunt to sign Matt Hummels, but even so, we'll have to take what we can get. And also, Ginter has accepted his contract, which is great. Our captain extends his deal here at Hertha Berlin, and most importantly, gets taken off the transfer list. A transfer order then comes in for Schmelzer here, our left back, and Sporting wanted for £5 million. I asked for double that, which is 10 million, and we'll wait and see what they say, because I like Schmelzer, don't get me wrong, but you know, that's not bad money for him, £10 million, to be honest. And as you can see, Sporting said they'd go as high as 8.5 million, and I don't know whether to accept that or not, because that's 1.5 million more than what we paid for him. He's a decent left back, he's only valued at £5 million, but to be honest, if we are going to get Hummels, you know, we'll probably most likely drop Schmelzer to the bench and play Badstuber at left back, because of course he can play there. So with Porto now joining the race in the hunt for Schmelzer, I don't really know what to do. I don't exactly want to see him get sold. I'd rather him stay here, you know, and even just have him on the bench. But to be honest, you know, that's not bad money for him. And of course, if Badstuber does go left back, he will get dropped to the bench. And of course, Hummels coming in is the most important thing. And this deal will actually help us, you know, be able to afford Hummels. So I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. But still, we take on Borussia Dortmund here for the second and final game of today's episode, away at the Signal Iduna Park. And of course, last year they finished in 2nd place. They took us almost all the way. I think we won it with a game to spare, the Bundesliga title. And you'd probably say they will be the side once again that will give us, you know, as many problems as we had last year in our title win, because Bayern Munich on career mode don't do very well, and you know, there aren't too many teams in the Bundesliga that are capable of challenging us for that title. So this is probably an early first versus second title clash, to be honest. And the first chance would fall in the 6th minute as Tony Kroos gets on the ball and plays over the top towards Lasogga. He flicks it on towards Marco Reus against his former club, but I took the shot on way too early, and in the end Weidenfeller had quite a simple save, to be honest. I thought I was going to mess it up. I kept on running, so I thought I'd shoot early, messed it up myself, and it's still 0-0. And in the 15th minute, Goretzka finds Lasogga. Lasogga collects the ball and step overs around his man. It comes to Goretzka. Goretzka finds Royce. Royce finds Lasogga down the right hand side. Good chance here. We take aim from just outside the area. It's a good save by Weidenfeller though. And eventually, as Royce shoots the rebound, it goes wide the post and out for a goal kick. And in the 35th minute, Aubameyang gets on the ball and slides it through towards Mkhitaryan down the right hand side. Good chance for the Armenian to whip in across against Schmelzer. He plays it backwards instead towards his man, who eventually keeps on going. Takes it round Schmelzer, crosses the ball in. Benteke wins the header, but thankfully it's quite a comfortable save for Ter Stegen. And it is still scoreless. And in the 55th minute, another good chance here for Dortmund, but they give it away. William Carvalho wins the header, and it falls to Lasogga. It's a great ball forward towards the run of Sidney Sam. Sam takes on Socrates, beats him with the Ronaldo chop, offloads it to Kroos, but unfortunately he's denied his first Hertha Berlin goal by a good save by Weidenfeller. And from the corner, it's Royce who crosses the ball in towards the centre. It's headed away only as far as Kroos, but this time he can't put his strike on target, and it goes over the bar and eventually via the fencing onto the roof of the net. So still 0-0, and in the 60th minute, another good chance here for us. Sidney Sam finds Leon Goretzka. Goretzka plays the ball back over the top towards the run of Sidney Sam. He's got the wrong side of Vandenberg, takes aim, but it goes just wide the post and out for a goal kick. So still 0-0, but a lot of chances in this game, but unfortunately no goals. But in the 65th minute, Aubameyang collects the ball for Dortmund, finds Edin Dzeko. Dzeko, the former City striker, offloads it back to Aubameyang. Aubameyang keeps hold of the ball, takes it around his man, crosses the ball in. Dzeko wins the free header, but thankfully for us, the Bosnian can't put it in the bottom corner, and it goes behind for a goal kick. But Dortmund beginning to threaten, and in the 72nd minute, Bender is all alone, my defender playing catch up, and as he slides the ball through towards Aubameyang, he puts it into the back of the net, and it's 1-0 to Dortmund. So I don't know who it was playing Aubameyang on side there. It was my fault, I was controlling the man, but even so, I completely messed up with the defence there, and Aubameyang makes it 1-0. So a terrible, terrible, terrible way to possibly end this game as we go 1-0 down despite playing very well. And in the 75th minute, Toni Kroos plays an absolutely amazing ball to Yashil, but unfortunately Weidenfeller makes a great save, and Vandenberg stops the ball going out for a corner. What a stop that was by the goalkeeper to deny Yashil, and it is still 1-0. And in the 80th minute, the game was being closed out here. We have 10 minutes to try and squeeze an equaliser, and as Yashil gets on the ball, he finds Andre Schürrle. Quick ball out wide towards the run of Sidney Sam. Down the left-hand side, he keeps on going, swings in across. It misses everyone, but it falls to Andre Schürrle, but what a save by Weidenfeller. And then it's cleared away just before we can turn it in to the open goal. So still 1-0, and in the 90th minute we just couldn't find that equalising goal as William Carvalho picks the ball up here, takes it around Lucas Piazon and plays it forward towards Marco Reus. Reus finds Schürrle. Schürrle plays it back to the former Borussia Dortmund man Marco Reus, takes on Socrates, beats him with the fake shot, cuts inside. A great chance for Reus, but Weidenfeller, who was frustrating me all game, makes an unbelievable save to deny Reus, and it is still 1-0. From the corner, Reus delivers it to the centre towards Lasogga. It's headed away only as far as Sam. Sam finds Kevin Volland, who shoots after the fake shot, but again Weidenfeller, the veteran goalkeeper, makes an unbelievable save and keeps it at 1-0. and I thought it's just not going to be my day. Weidenfeller's played brilliantly, but here you see Ginter's header, well saved by Weidenfeller, but thankfully in the 95th minute Ginter, our captain, does score the equalising goal. His first header is brilliantly saved by Weidenfeller, but he gets the second one in, and it is one apiece. And Weidenfeller must have been sitting there thinking, seriously, that clean sheet should have been mine, man. But what a fantastic header by Ginter there to get up twice to win the header and put it past Weidenfeller. He makes it one apiece, and as you'll see, as the ball gets played back to Socrates, the referee blows for full time. So 1-1 the final score. We do manage to get ourselves a 95th minute equaliser, and we definitely deserve it as well. Had we not won this game, I would have been absolutely livid because we played so well. Weidenfeller had an absolute stormer, but thankfully for us, Ginter, our captain, bails us out. That's one way to cap off signing a new contract at the club. He bails us out, gets us the equalising goal, and thankfully in our second game of the season we do not lose, and yeah, we get a draw in that game in what is, you know, potentially going to be an early title clash really. Udinese want Zila after that, and we said to them, give us £5 million and you can take our backup goalkeeper. I do like him, but £5 million for him will be a good deal really, seeing as we got him on a pre-contract. Porto said they're not going to go higher than £9 million. Sporting said they won't go higher than £8.5 million. So we said to Porto, £9 million? Go on then, you can have him, because he's a decent left back, don't get me wrong, but he's going to pave the way to make way for Hummels. You know, he's a much better player, much better defender, and yeah, if he's going to go to Porto for £9 million, that's more than what we paid paid for him. Hummels will come in, and yeah, I'll be very pleased with that. Also, CSKA Moscow want Ter Stegen, but we're not going to let him go for any less than 30 million. And to Sporting, we said if you want Schmelzer, you got to cope with your Portuguese rivals. You got to match £9 million, or you're not taking him. And as you can see here as well, a transfer offer came in for Ginter. Of course, United want him, but we reject it. That's not a real surprise. Well, we counter offer, but they're not going to match £50 million. And also, we'll see as well that counter offers were met for, as Ter Stegen isn't going to go to CSKA Moscow, we already know this, but counter offers were met for Schmelzer by Sporting. And Udinese are going to match £5 million for Zila. And as always, guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, and I'll see you for the next episode of my Next Gen Career Mode very soon.